Welcome back to Limbus Company. Last time... 10 turns. I'm gonna do team 1. Alright. Real this time. It may be an insignificant amount of experience, but it is still a free experience. Let's head on it. That's why I switched to another tremor. That might actually be slightly better.
아, 쌍화차 냄새. 여기까지 가져왔어요?
창문. 바로 열어두겠습니다, 선배. 늙은이의 나. 죄인인가?
Get speed going.
모든 것에 견뎠어.
위에서 당신을 관리자로 정한 데에는 합당한 이유가 있겠지. 기대하고 있겠습니다.
일기당천다. 한 넘고 물 넘고 꺾고 제쳐라.
Ow.
해야할 고통.
해잔병같이 무릎을 꿇고 있을 때인가 수감자
Yeah, that. Go.
같이 상황을 개선해 보시지. 전탄격발.
올바른 물질끼리 맞붙을 때 느껴지는 카타르시스는 아마 대체할 수 있는 것도 많이 없을 거야. 모두 딱 지금 그걸 느꼈을 것 같아. 그렇지?
저게 상태가 이상해요. 뭔가 준비하는 건가요?
아니, 이건
That.
서로의 기회.
Nothing else will at least reduce damage. Let's get those out of the way.
물 넘고 꺾고 제쳐라.
본인이 방금 무엇을 본 것인가? 엄청나게 강한 일격을!
Yeah, I should blades. Thanks, Marsal.
방금 청소를 수행한 요원께
I have the makings of a cold coming on. We're not quite there yet, though.
죄인인가?
Haggard is just getting bullied.
전탄격발.
생각이 단단하지 않았어. 방금의 공격이 정답이었다네.
방금의 감각은 기억해두라고.
받아볼 테니까. 그렇게 서 있으면 목이 떨어질 수밖에. 그렇게 서 있으면 그래. 그렇게 시원하게 처리하니 보는 맛.
첫 여정을 시작했을 때 바람 불어오는데
방법이지.
경외감 속에 숨.
지금은 감회가 새로워요.
시선에 눈이 멀지
전투
않고.
감각 하나만큼은 수감자가 되어도 훌륭하긴 하군.
Do one right.
그 도통 알아들을 수 없는 말투만 고치면 딱 좋겠어. 4번 수감자.
Oh, it's time for the funny skill.
전력으로 상대해봐. 전탄격발!
단태님은 매번 기발한 발상을
그렇게 서
떠올리시네요.
목 떨어질 수밖에.
피를
벗어날 수 있다고 생각했는데.
그간의 전투 경험이
벗어날
쓸모가
수
없진
있다고
않았군.
생각했는데.
일단
이제 끝났네.
적합한
너희들이 원한 대로 된 거 맞지?
조치였습니다.
아 여기저기 부서진 것 같은데 저건 우리 직원들 시켜서 수리 대금도 받고
예쁘게 만드는 일은 많지
Ugh.
않지만 이번엔 그
I
귀중한
know I should be
경험을
muting for that,
쏟아붓고
but jeez.
잘 놀다 간다. 회수하지 않은
Agony.
당신은
Reading.
팁이다.
Just grabbing, checking the board.
엘리베이터가 작동하고 있다.
The elevator up ahead is operational. I can see the light of the elevator behind the lockdown doors. The power has returned to the elevators. Can only mean Hohenheim has arrived at the facility management room. And then, once the elevator door opened, the LCE agents began pouring into the facility in perfect order. And immediately began hacking and shooting down anything that got in their way. There wasn't the slightest hesitation in their movements, as though drilled into them over countless rehearsals. From the way they never failed to deliver a killing blow to any target that so much as twitched, even then it was already, even when it was already beyond recognition, I could tell they were seasoned veterans with years of combat experience. I began to grow certain that these fighters could brush aside any obstacle we faced with ease. LCA Special Ordnance Units, huh? Was it? They sure know how to clear a room. Testing, come in. Oi, give me that. Oi, you alright, mate? What the heck? No need to shout into the mic, Heathcliff. We can hear you just fine. Apologies, my since temperament leans more on the impatient side. Sir Otis' conjecture was correct. After the facility management, arriving in this facility management room, we have been observing the hall through that device, through the device here, and the video, the quality, well, leaves much to be desired, but the LCA has arrived to this sector. Can confirm that's on this end as well. We have visual on the LCA units past the lockdown shutter. But all I've managed to do so far is to remove one security wall on the path. It's nothing to do with restoring the internal elevator leading to the other departments. Which may be the case. Whichever may be the case, it does mean that the wounded can be transported safely, right? Not quite. Well, they managed to send the LCA down here via unknown means. The entire facility has to be restored in order to return upstairs. It is indeed a relief, however. It seems the agents have been deployed to each sector, should be able to take care of the rest of the survivors. Though, we've never been one to be interested in the art of killing and battling, particularly those without a tangential relationship to research. I have heard that they are a rather formidable combat force, even by the standards of the city as a whole. Rabbit Team. I get Rabbit Team vibe. It doesn't mean we're probably gonna have to fight them at some point.
정면.
Eyes forward. The lights flickered and it's that Roland. I swear to God, that looks like Roland. The three agents who were advancing while covered the fronts of their squad silently fell to the floor without as much as a scream. Like a broken lamp, the lights past the security wall continued to flicker. Between each flicker of a malfunctioning light, the outlines of the intruder weapons seemed to form into a different shape. It's fucking Roland. You cannot tell me that's not the... At first, the shadow stretched into the shape of a pick. And after several more flickers, it took a familiar outline of an axe, much resembling Rhoda's own. Judging by their appearance and gear, it's likely they are the LCA's reconnaissance specialization unit. Most likely in the same vein as the team that arrived at the monolith retrieval mission. Recon team, or not. How did the intruder manage to wipe such a well-trained team all on his own? Oldenheim, do you hear us? Indeed. Had the LCA taken care of the situation already on your end? You mustn't set a foot into the hallway. Why might that be? I've just watched the LCA just take down and out quite impressive precision. That's such a tricky entity. In mere minutes, fascinating. This calls for an additional comment on its observation log. The LCA reinforcements sent to this art sector, they're all dead. What? Were this battle fought in an open field, the LCA reconnaissance team alone would have sufficed to avoid defeat. However, this is what happens to prey who forget they've been snared in a spider's web. They never fight. They'll never fight on the ground, always drawing their prey to locations where they have the absolute advantage. They wouldn't have lost in an open field, you say? It's meaningless to speculate over what'll never happen. His prey ensured their demise by walking into his hunting ground. What was described earlier has been more and more apparent to us. A relaxed but disciplined gallant. Dude, that's Roland. The man, having slaughtered dozens of LCA agents, slowly turned his face to us. Sharp dress, shoes, lazy, clopping against the floor. He's been aware of our presence from the get-go. Lights dance across the surface of his white mask. You turn to smile in response to Ryoshi's furious wrath. Then his lips part, soundlessly mouthing a sentence word by word. How did your review go? How did your training go?
똑같아.
Same old, dusty, dull and boring.
아빠. 팔에 휘었는데 직접 입힌 거야?
Wound on your arm. How did you do that to yourself? Ah, yes. I stabbed my opponent with a knife. I had to stab my opponent with a knife. Hey, 38 times through my own arm. 27 was where it began to hurt.
그거 알아, 딸? 자결통은 찹쌀통보다 100배는 더 고통스럽다고 하더라.
They say that the pain of burning hurts at least 100 times worse than the pain of getting stabbed. Did you know that?
그러니 누군가를 처리해야 할 땐 불은 사용하지 마.
So when you have to take care of someone, I hope you won't use fire.
그들이 고통에 몸부림치고
Lest their deaths be slow, and their dying breath causes your name their long curses your name on their long descent into hell.
적어도 마지막엔
They don't deserve to watch
주마등을 안겨줘야 하지 않겠니?
their lives flash before their eyes in relative peace. Forgive Roland.
알았어.
Okay, I don't think that is actually Roland, but it looks so much like Roland. Okay,
가까이 와보렴.
come closer.
얼굴에 긁힌 상처.
You got a scratch on your cheek.
발렌티나의 수업 중에 생긴 거겠지? 그는 너무 과격해.
It happened during
훈련의 척도와 비례한다고 생각하는
Venetia's class, didn't it? Her methods are simply too violent. She's the kind of teacher who'll use the number of scars as a measure of training intensity and effectiveness.
흉이 안 지게 잘 치료해야.
Let's take a good care of that wound so it doesn't scar, okay?
그러던가.
Whatever.
아니 방금 LC와의 무전대로라면
If what LCE has told us through the transmission is true, then the executive manager is in danger.
오티스,
I'm just as concerned as you are, Otis, but
당장 우리 쪽도
we're not exactly out of the woods yet either.
그건
Security camera fees.
화면인가?
The security camera's fees working again?
네,
Yeah, look.
이 앞을 비추고
It's pointing right in front of our door, but
자네도 와서 보게.
come see if my memory fails me not. It's the man's attire suggests he is.
중지?
Oh god, no. The middle?
저쪽에서
Guess we know what happened to the LCA in the other sectors.
이건 거의
Yes, this guy is practically tearing people apart.
뭐라고 자꾸 큰 소리로 떠드는
He's
것
been
같기도
shouting something. I can't quite
소리가
hear what
들리진 않는데.
he's saying through the feed.
요시히데,
Yoshidi.
요시히데라고.
He's shouting she repeatedly so,
그리고
as he
웃고도
fills the silence between them with, both doors get
입을 크게
split
벌리고
into a wide grin and boasting in laughter. What
그래도
joy
즐거운 것인지.
does this madman find in this carnage?
지금 사람이
An
정말
insanely
날아간 거야?
powerful kick,
탄 것뿐인데?
flying that guy across the other side of the hallway.
선명한 화면은 아니지.
It's probably just play blurry, but
의체일까?
do you think he's got a prosthetic leg?
아닌가?
Maybe not. I guess a leg covered in augmentation tattoos could look something like that. Alright, are you like mighty bear paw? Who the heck are you? Who am I? I am Kira. Convert approach. Men. Battle positions. I got it all wrong. I'm just watching. You're watching Posh's work, aren't you? Don't mind me, Kay. I'm not gonna pick a fight with you guys. I'm just hanging around here while you guys get the important stuff done. Carry on and watch his work. That guy's your dad. Isn't he like soup? You guys see that? Gosh, that technique straight up fire. God, this is gonna be a fucking hell to read through. I tried to recreate that myself, but it's not the same, you know. How's he doing that? He's totally full of that guy and tossing him like a baseball all the way to the other end of the hallway. To treat a massacre as no different from a game or sport. What a contemptible scoundrel we make. So you're into that kind of character? Sick. I'm a huge fan of them, too. Did you read the latest issue of Cloudburst Blades? There's this new character. Talks just like you do. Like, it's bamboo, lifting his bamboo hat and goes. What? You don't know the Cloudburst Blade? No.
뭐라는 줄 알아? 논리적으로 말이 안 되는 게 너무 많대. 그게 제대로 된 감상이냐고. 왜 만화책에 그런 걸 따져? 걔랑은 아무튼 처음부터 끝까지 안 맞는다니까. 아무튼 그거 본 사람 있으면 손 들어볼래? 나랑 3시간 아니 4시간만 같이 떠들어주라.
But
그만.
Enough.
가짜는 헛소리로 구슬려지.
If you thought you could distract us with nonsensical partaking, think again. Otis, I don't think the middle nurse are undefeated anymore. If she is apprentice, then. Hey, kiddo! What are you doing all the way out here? Haven't I asked you not to wander too far? Drat! This is going to be an endeavor. No more transmissions. They've all gone quiet. Young Ishmael! Young Otis! Web doth not respond. This is bad. We don't even have the manager with us. We're all in the dark. We must make haste and restore the facility's power to operational capacity. The sooner we attain access to the security wall controls, the sooner we can coordinate with each other. It's like what have it. We should be able to locate one of the pieces of circuitry in this room. These remains, the rings that made its mark here. Oh, don't force yourself to look so hard at them. No, discussing it says an emotion holds a very little sway over me. It's just that, boss, don't look at their faces and try telling who's who. Right, I lost my focus for a moment there. Let's carry on. What? Is there anything you wish to say to me? This is highly irregular, but it seems that Faust also expressed agreement with Hohenheim. Agree with what? Though we must restore our powers to the facility. with as much haste as we can employ. Ring is hard. Anyways, I'm not... I've been recording for... It's like 3 hours now. I think I'm good. See you guys next time.